Right now, I'm literally working on Trace's subclass for his character.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the job interview, but yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gambling. I thought that was eating at you.
No,
Nah, man, don't be
that'll
worried.
that'll
Job
eat
interviews
after me.
are easy schmeezy.
They are, but I'm scared that I'm gonna screw up present or something. I'm usually not. Like I love to present, but it's like
No, dog, you got this. You're all good.
my
It's just
mama.
like any other presentation ever.
Yeah. Oh, this is Valorant. I didn't mean to play Valorant. Thank you.
He said thank you.
You're very sweet.
It's also the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, let me be clear, okay? If I were the guy hiring and you came in, I'd be like, hire him now. Hire him immediately. No word
Thank
said.
you. Thank you.
But
I mean,
I know more. Hire man.
I think I've got it, but I don't want to say
I
that.
think you've got it. I think you've got it. I'm 100%
It would
sure.
take so much stress off my shoulders. I'm talking about the Jeep will be here like by April if I get it. And that's
Let's
what I'm
go.
excited about. April or May. And Melena wants to go to the zoo, and that's the main thing I've got to make happen. So
You going to the zoo?
that's what she wants to do because we couldn't spend Christmas together. Because she had the her teeth out, the wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing she wanted to do. So I said, all right, we'll go to the zoo. Which I'm down. I ain't been to the zoo since I was like little. But I don't even know when we gonna go yet. Cause Daddy don't want me to drive my truck. He said he don't want me to drive my truck. And I said, well, what else am I drive? I'm like, my truck is fine. It's gonna get the job done. It's the S10. I mean,
It's
come
the
on.
S10. It's unkillable, actually.
I mean, I want to say it is, but you got to live on the cautious side sometimes. But I think it can make it because
Nah.
the zoo isn't even like in Jacksonville. It's on the
Yeah,
outside of
it's really
Jacksonville.
not that. It's really not. I mean,
I'm like, I just hop on I-95, go to the zoo, stop in Waycross on the way back. Easy.
easy. I love the zoo.
Yeah.
What a great place.
It's such an animal place.
Such an animal place. So true.
I'm glad I'm just at the point in my life where I don't mind going to the zoo. It's going to make me happy. I'm going to be excited to go to the zoo. I just want to see somebody else go to the zoo because I know they're going to be way happier.
Way
And
more
I'm
excited
like-
than you. Yeah.
I'm like, let's go to the zoo. The zoo sounds
Let's go.
fun. I'm ready to see you have fun and have fun seeing you have fun.
Exactly.
So,
Hey, look, man. Look, you were like a son to me. And
you were like a son to me.
does that mean nothing to you? Man, the dude had a gun to my head. No loyalty, no integrity. You should have
Activation
taken
type
a bullet.
reaction.
My business, my totally legitimate business. You're fucked, my boy. Fucked.
I don't know what the next mission is. Come on, man. Give it here.
No, this isn't. This isn't it. This is too. This is too much. Is what this is. Cancel.
It's real, man.
Hmm.
Why don't you come over here and let me take care of that lonely ass?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Tanya?
Ain't nothing wrong with me, nigga. Shit.
Well, your ass don't look too good. Where the fuck is JB?
Smoking.
And what about you?
I mean, I quit. You know what I'm saying? Almost.
Yeah,
JB, look, JB gonna lose everything. He gonna lose the house. You know what I'm saying? The business, everything, and you his cousin, nigga. You said you was gonna
He
help.
ain't my cousin.
Whatever, if that's how you feel.
What the fuck do I know about towing cars?
Look, it's easy. If JB can do it, you can do it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Come
okay. I
on,
think I'm
I'ma
just gonna
show
do it
you.
like
Come
this
on.
instead.
All right, then. Shit.
Show him everything.
Hey, look, let's make this quick. I got shit to do.
Nigga, you need to slow it down. Tanisha was right. Where your wheels at?
And we're gonna
I thought you was making bank.
down this amount by.
Oh,
What are you
I did
doing?
not have my mic muted. I wonder if there's a way for me to fix my colors in
Trying to
game.
make a balanced subclass has become a real challenge for me.
Is that what you're working on right now?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm working on Trace's custom subclass
Yeah.
that I have. It's a monk subclass that's meant to be a boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've renamed it Way of the Knockout because I think that sounds badass.
It was the Golden Glove, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Golden Glove before. I
Gotcha.
think Way of the Knockout sounds cooler.
Yeah, I like Way to Knockout.
And so I'm working on that, but I'm trying to input class features that one like actually make sense, you know,
Yeah.
are like useful things, but also stuff that isn't too broken. So like for starters, because he's supposed to be a boxer, his first thing he gets at 3rd level is called Setup Jab, which is when he takes an attack with an unarmed strike, he can expend a key point to make it a setup jab.
Yeah.
And if he hits with that attack, the next attack he makes does an extra D8 of damage.
Oh shoot, that goes crazy.
You know, because like boxing combos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also gets one at 3rd level called Counter Punch, where he can expend a key point as a reaction when he gets hit to make an attack.
Oh,
the
that's
creature that
good.
hit him. Yeah. And then he gets Dynamic Footwork, where creatures have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against him.
Yeah.
And then I just input Bob and Weave, where if he is facing off with a hostile creature, and there's no other creatures within 5 feet of him except for the one creature, he gets a +2 to AC.
Okay.
And then
I have a question.
okay,
So the one where he can attack back, is it
Yes.
just a key point or a key point to use your reaction?
it's a key point to use your reaction.
Okay, I was about to say that sounds balanced to me.
Yeah,
That one specifically. That's definitely a reaction.
actually, it's actually I have it set up as 2 key points, so he
Okay.
has to spend 2 key points to use it to make an attack as a reaction on that same creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not giving him another reaction. That would be crazy.
No. That's not what I thought you were saying. I thought you were gonna make like. I mean, how am I saying this? I wanted
Make
to
it
know
where
if
it
you were gonna
wasn't a
make him
reaction.
expend his reaction because it
Yeah.
sounds just like a reaction move. It doesn't sound like
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
else.
Yeah, I wanted to make it a reaction move because I'm like, monks don't have a lot of good reaction moves.
Yeah.
And I was like, but like a boxer would make sense to have a good reaction.
Yeah.
move. Like,
It's all about reaction.
it's all about reaction. It's literally like the whole sport. So I was like, this makes sense. And also it makes sense that if you're one-on-one with a boxer, like within 5 feet, they probably are better at not getting hit than you. Like, they're
Yeah.
So, so that's 4 features. I think that means I need like
Oh.
3 more. What?
That just works even better against a reckless attack. I like that.
Yeah.
For real. Because I could have sworn it was. Because I could have. For real. Because I could have sworn it was me out here.
I don't know. That sounds like it could be a cool little like class feature or something. I don't know.
Which thing?
It would have. I bet it would only be against a barbarian. That would be the thing.
Which thing?
If they were to I don't know if this is what I'm trying to say. If they have advantage imposed because of a reckless attack, they get like an extra damage die or something.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
But it's just because they're trained boxer.
Yeah.
but in my mind it makes sense because it's against somebody that is attacking.
Yeah, that could
Recklessly.
be like that could be like a one of his higher level features, and
Yeah.
they call it like Killer Instinct, where on an
Uh-huh.
attack where you have advantage, you deal extra damage.
Yeah.
Because that does make sense for a boxer. It's like he
Yeah.
just like flipped a switch and like went for the kill shot on a guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. I know either the last one or second to last one I want to do is going to be called Knockout Punch.
Yeah.
And it's if he uses Stunning Strike, he also knocks the target prone if they fail to save.
Uh-huh.
So it's like they're stunned and on the ground. So
You're prone and you're knocked out.
and you're knocked out.
Like,
So
go-
when it finally does get back to your turn, after the next round, because you're stunned, so you'll lose a turn entirely. And when it does get back to your turn, you'll have to spend half your movement speed just to stand up.
Yeah.
Just, like you just. Which I'm like, if you've ever seen a boxer try to stand up after getting punched in the head, that's what that looks like.
They be wobbling.
They be wobbling. They are stunned and prone.
We be sharing a jail cell. You know, I ran big time hoods in LC. We took major scores. You can't even handle a drugstore.
Oh, this is Packy.
You and your stories.
This is cool.
Shut up about LC. Shut up about the bank job and your family and your friends. I don't care.
So at least I know I ain't the least.
Packy?
I think it's Packy. So they have in this game they have a few characters from GTA 4 in there that you can run into because this one's mainly about robbing banks,
Yeah.
and you can. And I know in Vice City you rob one bank,
Let's go, kid. We don't want
and then in GTA 4 I think you also rob one bank.
we gotta go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think I just screwed up this thing. I was losing the cops. I wasn't listening to what they wanted. It's my bad. Well,
It's bad.
I screwed up. See you later, fellas. I'm going to my actual mission now. I lost the cops, so. Oh god. And in GTA 4, the bank that you rob it with like a band of Irish brothers,
That's badass.
and they're the O'Learys, and Packy is one of them, I think.
Okay.
I think only one of them dies, so I'm not sure. It's been a while.
No!
Hey, no.
What y'all doing, boys?
Playing GTA.
And I'm working on a subclass.
Playing the story mode.
For Trace, because he might be joining next session. Yes.
What's he gonna play?
This is actually a subclass I had built before, but I kind of like rushed in the build process, and it wasn't all that well made. So I've remaking it. But he's gonna play a monk.
Oh.
But the concept was it was originally called Way of the Golden Glove, and it was supposed to be like a boxer subclass for monk.
Oh, okay.
But some of the features I kept, because some of them were like they were kind of cool and they worked, but a lot of it was just like me very rushly coming up with stuff because I forgot about it like right before the session was about to start, and so I had to make a subclass. And I was like, this will work, you know. And so now I'm redoing it.
Man, every time we talk about adding a new member, my heart, I get sad because I know the combat's gonna be harder now.
You're like, this is gonna be impossible.
And this is gonna be so difficult.
You need to walk with your fat ass. Yeah, okay, you tall, linky son of a bitch.
Yeah, I haven't played GTA multiplayer in so long. I've thought about it.
I'm playing single player right now.
Oh, word. He got me to reinstall it the other day, so I have it. I just ain't playing it.
Kidnapping fool.
Wait, what?
I have GTA, I'm just not playing it right now because I reinstalled it the other day.
I didn't know.
I'm trying to make some fucking paper.
I just wanted to play single player games lately. So I was trying to play Jedi Survivor, but it was it's weird. EA does weird updates, so like every time you update you have to re-download the whole game.
What the heck?
So I didn't want to do that.
Luckily I got mine on my PS5, so they don't usually have to do that.
Yeah.
Man,
Coleman, actually, how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna say, on attacks that you had advantage, you can roll the damage dice twice and take the higher number.
That's good too. I like that.
Kind of like Savage Attacker, yeah.
It's like Savage
Yeah.
Attacker, yeah. I like Savage Attacker. So
Or Heavy Weapon
How does-
Master, whatever.
How
it
does
is. Great
Savage
Weapon
Attacker
Master.
work when you like you just always get to roll 2 of them and take the highest one per turn?
Yes, I believe that any attack you make, any melee attack you make, I think it has to be a melee attack. I don't think it works on ranged attacks, but any melee attack you make, I think you can roll. Yes.
Okay, so we got Monk, Ranger, okay, Monk. Is he full monk
Let's
or
see.
just like multi-class?
Once per turn, whenever you make, no, okay, so he can only do it once per turn. Okay. Once per turn, when you make a damage roll with a melee weapon attack, you can re-roll the damage dice and use either total.
Word.
And I know this much, the motherfucking OGs ain't even giving a fuck about us, though.
Man, fuck the OGs then. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no motherfucking pyramid scheme.
So we're gonna have a Monk,
Wait, hold
a
on.
Paladin,
Listen to your boy one
another
time.
Paladin,
Listen to your boy. You gonna
a
say, "Hey, my nigga, this is what it's
Ranger
about. Check it
Rogue,
out.
a
We're
Fighter
talking about
Rogue,
40,000.
an Artificer, and a Druid Barbarian.
No
Yes.
Word.
cash
We
in
have
hand,
so
2
many
days time,
martial
kill 'em.
classes.
We do.
No, just
It is martial heavy this time around. Let me tell
Thank
you.
God, you
Amen.
Better hope none of us get spells blood.
I'm like, you guys best hope you don't need to clear a lot of people fast,
Mhm.
okay?
Because
Because you ain't got fireball.
That's why I went spellcaster, because I was like, okay, yeah, guys, we have so many melee people. I gotta at least be half and half.
Yeah, you're the only person, and this is hilarious because I was talking to Blake about it, because Blake made a joke about as a ranger, he was like, man, if I could ever get Blight, and I was like, you can't. And he was like, what? I was like, Blight is a 5th level spell. I was like, you can't get the Blight. You can't get enough levels to get it. Like, and he was like, oh my god.
He's about to be dropping some levels here in a minute.
I was like, also, like, you're a ranger, which is a half caster. The max spell you can ever cast is 5th level, and I don't think rangers get access to Blight. I'm like, I don't think they're allowed to have that spell.
I think at this point, Fantan should just go
Man, we in a
cleric.
band, motherfucker. We fuck.
He is a cleric. with
Yeah,
the
I think
vibes.
the reason he's not doing cleric is because he didn't get a chance to actually use any of the features from the
Yeah.
season's last campaign, and he wants to just be able to use them. And don't get me wrong, some of those features are pretty sick.
Real.
You see yourself, Franklin? He was a big.
And it's fine. It's not like you are really have to worry about him playing paladin. You've got Nate who can do the stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's cool because we got a DPS paladin and a support paladin. So
We in
we're
a
rocking.
band, nigga. This mother.
now it is hilarious to me that he's like, I'm only support, but I also have a very big trident that could do a lot of damage.
Next time we going after the motherfucker.
Because like the Emerald Trident isn't actually like the trident weapon; it's a glaive. Okay,
Oh,
so he could do a D10 of damage, and he has 10 feet of reach. I mean,
gosh. Reese, what does the rage? What's it called? The rage great axe or something? The battle rage great axe?
the Berserker Axe.
Berserker axe. Yeah. What
Yes.
does it do? What's the?
Yeah. Okay, so
Remember the homies around the block?
hold on, because there's a lot to it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Cops on their cell phone soon as they made the ransom call.
So when I say I picked this out with no in mind.
Thank you.
Okay. No. Don't thank me yet. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So you get a +1 to your attack and damage. In addition, while you're attuned to the weapon, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you've attained.
So just one. I just go by one, right? 'Cause for barbarian. Or does it get
I know it's all levels. So if
Oh,
you're
okay.
7 levels, you get an extra 7 HP. Okay.
It's 7.
All right, but also the axe is cursed. Okay. Becoming attuned to it extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the axe, keeping it within arm's reach at all times. You have disadvantage on attack rolls with any other melee weapon.
Yes.
Okay. This is my favorite part. Hold on.
Oh, this actually screwed me over so much though because all my crap is in 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Whenever a hostile creature damages you while the axe is in your possession, you must succeed on the DC 15 saving throw or go berserk. While berserk, you must use your actions to attack the nearest creature to you.
God, yes, this app will be so funny. So while
So-
I'm raging, there's this chance I don't hit the enemy. I just hit someone else next to me.
Yeah, you just hit, and also if you have extra attacks, use all of those to also attack that guy. Okay.
No.
Okay.
This is going to be so funny.
You stay in a rage until either you're brought unconscious or until there is no creatures within 60 feet of you.
So I physically can't end my rage.
Basically, no.
This is perfect.
I was like, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, think about what this means.
It's so good. I'm going to get it too. I'm going to gamble my life until I get it.
Okay, I've actually changed some of the rules for with admittedly Blake's help. Blake was actually very useful with this. Some of the rules for the roulette should make it a little less clunky. So
All I'm saying is you kind of screwed me over on that last one. Saying 18 when you rolled a 19? Blood.
hey, you had to guess, okay?
Hey, that's true, man. That's true. Like, I started an honor mode playthrough with two of my friends today on Baldur's Gate 3. We all had to do a spin the wheel for our race in class. One of us was a halfling ranger.
Let's go.
The other one is a tiefling fighter, and I got insanely lucky. I got half-elf paladin,
Let's go.
which was literally what Gormesh was on my first campaign of that game.
Nice.
It worked out so good. Yeah, I'm excited for Tuesday's session because I get to gamble more. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna gamble for the. What was the armor you put in there?
The breastplate of balance.
Yeah, what is that?
It is a breastplate that I believe, if I remember correctly, or I can look it up in a second, but if you see a creature within, like, I think 30 feet of you, or maybe 60 feet of you, if the person makes a roll with
Why is
advantage
it-
or disadvantage, you can just make
There we
it
go.
flat.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's really good.
Yeah, hold on. Breastplate of balance. Hold on.
Reese, I love Power World. You should get Power World.
I'm not buying Power World
I
yet.
haven't grinded for anything in so long, but then I got Power World and I've been on the grind since 11 today.
Scared of dogs, nigga? Oh shit!
That's actually what I'm going to play right now.
Okay, actually, okay, so it has 4 charges, okay, on it.
Word.
And you can when you or a creature within 60 feet of yourself is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can expend 1 charge and take a reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by either one. So they'll just roll straight.
See, that's really useful.
And then they have expunge imbalance. As a bonus action, you can expend 2 charges to cast lesser restoration. Yeah.
I think my main thing now is every time I rage, I have to yell, "Get away from me right now!"
Well, that's only. This is only if you go berserk with. If you go berserk while raging, there's a lot of problems. Okay,
True,
because you're gonna be
funny.
borderline unstoppable to go down, but also.
Wait, how am I unstoppable? Because like everything's all non-magic damage is half.
Yes.
Is that it? Because I'm only on level 1 barbarian.
Also, I'm gonna rule it just to be nice, because I think it would be really bullshit of me to do this. I'm gonna rule it that the disadvantage on attacks only applies while you're in your regular form. If you wild shape, you can attack straight because you have claws and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, but I'm glad you said something.
Because I was like, when I put it in there, I was like, well, this will suck if he wild shapes, and I was like, what?
I wonder what it was with my item, because like, well, either I get something from my wild shapes or I get a new weapon.
What the fuck you done done? You just
I did look at giving you a casting focus that was going to be hilarious, but then I read it and I was like, this is too strong, actually. It's okay, so it's a casting focus that you can cast spells out of, but it's a cauldron that you carry out a pot. Okay, but hold on. This is the crazy part about it, though. Any time you kill somebody, you could put them in the cauldron, and then 8 hours later, summon a zombie out of it. And I was like, wait a second, hold
That's
on.
kind of cool.
I was like, that's too good.
Yeah, see, I agree with
Oh,
the
yeah,
you
but-
need that.
No, no, I should not. Hard disagree.
I've
Nigga, I ain't afraid to get
see,
my
the only
ass
reason
out
I
of these old
betted
bitches,
on the boots of the
motherfucker.
Elven Kind was because I didn't hear you when you said Great Axe. Like, I just straight up
Mm.
didn't hear it.
It's all good, dog.
It was so funny when I immediately lost everything, though.
Yeah, I was like, watch him go. Hold on. When you got the magic item, I was like, okay, all right, we're good. And then you're like, I'm gonna play you again. And I was like, and here it is.
Here it is.
I wouldn't mind having those boots though. Oh God.
Listen, Big C, I'm resistant to poison, so I can just bet on my life forever.
Well, I have a ring.
Actually, you can't.
Well,
Well, you might be able to, but also if you fail to save, you're paralyzed for 8 hours. So you
Hey,
can't do anything.
you know you're gonna hear from my paralyzed body. 3.
Well, I have a ring of poison resistance, so I'm gonna try.
I'm a robot. What? I like to think when I get poisoned, it just hurts the plants on me and it makes me sad.
Unless it's the plants that made the poison. Did you think about that?
Well, no, because all
And then they're
plants are
happy.
equal in nature.
Ethan texted me actually after the session, was like, I have a question. Because we were traveling, I took Purify Food and Water, or Food and Drink. Can I cast that on the poison and it just not do anything? And I was like, no, because it's not like wine that's been poisoned. It's just a vial of poison. If you purify poison, it does more powerful, I think.
Yeah.
It becomes very potent and it kills you instantly.
Yeah, it's like, well, before this was like bad, but now it's really bad poison. Now it's essentially power word kill. Like it's
Okay, so I don't understand. What? How does Wish work?
Wish is the most broken spell in the game, and I don't like it.
What class gets Wish?
I think any of the major spellcasting classes can get Wish if they get to 9th level spells. Okay.
So, is it like you get a one-time cast only ever of Wish?
Yes. But I don't like to use Wish in my campaigns, and this is why. There's a lot of Wish is in no way a balanced spell.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, it says in the description, once you cast Wish, you can't cast Wish again. But it also doesn't say you can't wish for infinite wishes. So it's a broken thing, because it's like you could wish for whatever you wanted, and like, yes, it says it's up to the DM's discretion on what actually works, but also it's like, if I said no, someone's gonna argue with me for 20 minutes. That person's name is Blake. Okay.
No, I've got you a perfect thing for that one, buddy.
Okay, and I'm like,
There's
look,
definitely got to be a god who deals only in wishes or something like that.
I'm like, there's genies for sure. Okay.
At least, and whenever they try to make that wish, then something happens, like an instant death
yeah.
or something like that,
They get monkey paw.
And also, I'm like, I don't like to run Wish.
or they lose their
like-
magic or something
Yeah,
like that.
And I like to run Wish because I'm like, this, because like you can't make the argument if you say wishes in the game. I can alter the. The bad guy just wished that you were dead. Like the.
Yeah.
I was like, Blake, if you keep getting my nerves, Zeladandril, the 20th level wizard, could just cast Wish and get rid of you. Like,
What
I
level
mean,
do you get 9th level spell slots at? 20?
you 20. You gotta be level 20 to
Oh,
get
okay,
9th level.
okay.
Actually, I think you have to be level 17 if you're. I think wizards get them early.
I've got so much D&D crap on my YouTube shorts now. I saw a clip from this one campaign where they had given this guy a ring of wishes that had one wish charge left on it. And the DM was like, okay now, I'm going to be meticulous with this. If you slip up and say anything, that's what happens. And so it did cut like 3 sessions later, and then he's like, oh, I wish I was a birdie. And the DM said, what'd you say? And it turned him into an Aarakocra. And I was like, whoa!
No, it should have turned him into the crow, the kinku.
The Kinkou, or they can't even fly.
The ones that can't even fly. You're the non-flying bird, dumbass.
I would hate that so much. I wish to be a bird, and then I'm not even.
Also, I've often thought about, could you use Kinku stats to be an ostrich guy? because like they're a non-flying bird.
Well, I had a friend that was that wanted to be a kinku, but
Okay.
she didn't want to talk. She just wanted to crow. That was her whole thing.
Okay, all right.
And like she
Let's
could
go.
mimic speech, but that was it.
People you play with, PT?
Huh?
Do you have other people you play with?
No,
Uh,
they were just somebody from Georgia Southern that I was working with.
bro, I want to play more D&D. We only have weekly sessions. It's the-
There was once a time when we didn't just have weekly sessions.
and it
Yeah.
was the only time I wasn't there.
That's so true. But also, life is busy. Okay.
Life is very
So
busy.
hear me out, y'all. When it hits that summertime, if we're not working every day,
We'll be working every day.
real. Well, I will be most days. But if we could just have one in-person session, just one,
I'm sure we can make that happen.
that would be sick.
Hey, I think I want to this year try to do more than just a Christmas session.
We can do
Even if
them.
that's just like one other thing. You know?
Yeah, need to do them quarterly, every quarter.
I've thought about that because Nate says that the only thing he wishes that we did differently in D&D was more in-person sessions, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I could make this work. Like, I could do it. The only person who would have to like try to get to show up is Ethan, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the man for some reason is more busy than
Well,
anybody I know.
He
Okay.
did just get married, so.
That's no. That's not the reason. Because he's always been like that.
Yeah, I know. Every time I'd be asking, hey, you want to hang out this weekend? Sorry, I'm at Universal.
It's like, sorry, I'm at Universal. Sorry, I had a conference to go to. Sorry, I'm at a concert. Sorry, I'm on Mars.
He does do that a lot.
And I'm like, dude, stop going places.
Say no. I know I don't like being busy. And I think if we had more in-person sessions, I'd have to convince my parents a little bit. But I think it'd be fine.
You're like, I can talk him into it.
Yeah, my dad's chill. My mom's not as chill. My mom don't. She don't really bother her.
That's sure. Okay, I can respect that.
I mean, she let me. I didn't get home till 1:30 that Christmas campaign. So I mean, if I was fine then I was fine.
So true. And also, if we could do them like earlier in the day, if we were planning it better. It's
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
we-
well, I said most, especially like if we do in-person sessions on Tuesdays,
Mhm.
I get off at 5. I think a lot of people here get off at 5.
Yeah, but like Reese lives in Statesboro.
Yeah. Oh, word. Well then we could. It depends on who has we're doing that.
Well, like, we could
That's
do
true.
it on a Saturday early in the day. I think that's
That's
what
true.
Reese
We
is
could
more
do it like on
saying.
a Saturday, like 2:30, and we'd
Yeah.
be done by dinner. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have dinner together and then we call it.
we have dinner together and we all go home.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I ever do anything on Saturdays. So yeah.
But like, also next session, possibly maybe Oscar might sit in just to listen.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I love playing D&D with
Be-
Oscar.
because
so
he-
much.
He really wants to play, and he doesn't have a group to play with. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, fuck it. I can deal with an 8th person. Trace is only gonna be here for like 5 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
like Trace.
Oscar and Caleb are my 2 favorite other people. All I'm saying is if
Oscar
we
does
ever-
really good role play. Like he really does
Yeah.
get to the character.
So
And so
fun.
I'm like that's very fun for me because I'm like that's what I'm trying to get more of.
Him and Caleb are my 2 favorite people to play with as like cameo people. Because me and Caleb are like kryptonite to each other.
He could be like our Brendan Lee Mulligan.
True. No, Reese is our Brendan Lee.
Brendan. No, whenever he shows up in NADPOD. Like in
Yeah,
NADPOD when
yeah.
they had the different people.
Not that far where they've seen. Oh, I know they do cameos.
Deadeye. God, I love Deadeye.
Deadeye
I
Sabin.
will say I'm on Simon.
Deadeye Simon.
I'm on episode like 40.
No, everybody in the creek's last name is Sabin. Or in the creek.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just got like the second Hearthstone Q&A.
Okay. Okay.
At the Heartside Chats, yeah.
Heartside chats, yeah. I'm on episode.
This
like
is our
40.
Hearthstone chat right now. Someone record this.
Exactly. Oh, I am. You don't even know, but I have been.
Let's go.
I'm playing GTA while we're talking.
Yeah, well, I thought I was through with all that shit. Hey, what the hell's going on?
Sorry, murdered by a boss that I beat.
Dang.
really
And I
good.
cross my heart, 'cause baby, you're my religion.
Real.
That song has been stuck in my head for days now.
I say.
I know who you
I-
are. I know where
I
you
just
live.
I love
Who are
listening
you?
to Napod. It's so funny.
It is the best one. Okay.
Yeah.
As someone who's listened to a lot of D&D podcasts in the last 3 years, it's the best one. Okay.
Critical Role was serious, and it was Critical Role, but holy crap, is Napod hilarious? I don't
Now
even
I'll
care
say
what-
I'm listening to one right now that I think is also pretty funny, and it's early on in its like making, so I'm like there's
Yeah.
a lot of potential here, and I like where they're going, but there's just not a lot of content for it yet. But it's called Gals and Goblins, and it has an only girl team
That's fun.
and a male DM, so it's very funny. Like,
I think I have seen that before.
I've heard a lot of stuff about Dungeons and Daddies.
That one's funny. I like that one. I've listened to
Now,
a few
for
episodes of
me,
it.
is right now it's NADPOD's #1 because NADPOD's only over Dimension 20 for me because I think NADPOD's just a little more intimate and I like that.
Yeah.
It's just like 3 guys doing their thing, you know.
Yeah, I think Napod has the perfect.
Dimension 20 has to be so fast paced.
Yeah, because it's
That's the main
20
thing.
It's like it's so many people. Like it's
Yeah. And like it's a production to do, like
yeah, it
actually.
is a production and like you can tell that like I'm not gonna say that like everything they do is scripted, but there is a script that they're trying
Yeah.
to hit certain bullet points throughout the show.
Wait, what?
In Dimension 20, it's not that like the whole thing, it's not like everybody's actions are scripted or anything, but like there are bullet points that they are hitting very quickly, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like there's a direction that you can tell they're getting to in Dimension 20.
Yeah.
You know, like the campaign is pointed in a specific direction from the get-go.
They
But I
want to get
also-
to this part to have the
Yeah, they're-
episodes to make the money. Like that's how it
Yes,
is.
they're like, we've got this many episodes, and in this many episodes, we're going to try to accomplish these things. These are things we're going to hit. You know?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, it's still awesome. Like
Yeah,
it's still
it's
so
awesome.
fun, and like the chemistry between the cast is always very fun. But I feel like there's a lot more like just goofing off that happens in NADPOD, where it's like this was supposed to happen this session, but Emily got on a tangent, and now we've been spending 20
Yeah.
minutes. Like,
I didn't know Emily and Murph were married.
yeah, married. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
crazy,
didn't know
right?
that. Yeah. And I was like, wait a second. But isn't Murph? Because I didn't know who Murph was until they said something about being on Dimension 20, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait. Really?
Yeah, they were all on College Humor.
Yeah.
Who's asking?
Yeah.
Who's asking?
See,
Who's
who, I
asking?
don't know.
You're awful cagey.
The Beverly guy.
A Caldwell.
Caldwell is awesome. Oh my god, I love Caldwell.
And I don't know anything about
Tactful and
Chris
charming
Hardwood.
even in death.
He
Okay,
works
so
on Disney
it-
stuff. That's what's cool. He works on Big City Greens
Three at a height.
on Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an animator. He's like an artist and an animator. Caldwell. And then Jake Hurwitz owns like a bunch of like micro companies that
Yeah.
are like crazy.
Well, because he was like one of the biggest people in College Humor. Like
Yeah, he was one of the
legitimately.
founders of college.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh,
Jake and Amir?
Yeah.
That
yeah,
was
Jake
him.
Amir, yeah, was huge.
who's it here?
He is literally Jake Hurwitz's best friend, and he actually
Yeah.
shows up in an episode.
Yep,
Oh,
and
Chris
he
is one guy,
dies.
So they just talked about getting him in a campaign, and I was like, wait a second. This is...
Oh!
They had a YouTube show called Jake and Amir
Yeah.
for a long time. And they have a podcast now. I think it's just called Jake and Amir.
Yeah, I think he'll start mentioning it in some of the things. In some
But
of the
it's
ends of the
very- they're very
episodes.
fun guys.
Sure, you'll accommodate me as long as I
Like
can
the
talk.
beard stuff and then the sister stuff and everything like that.
I might come
I think the Mama's Cookies too, they
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
I think Beverly's character being gay is so funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's
This is
so
all-
funny.
It's all Boy Scout stereotypes, and it works so
Yes.
It really does, and it's so funny because Caldwell is married to a woman. Like,
Yes.
it's so
That's
funny.
the first thing I was like, is he actually married to a girl? Is this man really gay?
In fact, he has a baby during the show being made. Okay, like it's.
What the heck?
They have to take a break from the main campaign for a little bit because Caldwell is on maternity leave.
Yeah.
And Lou Wilson steps in to do a little side thing with them. This is very fun.
Lou Wilson is my favorite character on DaVinci.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
The wall. Just calling everyone else by the name.
And when he plays Jabari the Safari, let me tell you,
Jabari
Oh my
the
god.
Safari?
he's
That is the best part of season
of
2.
Eldermore.
Who is Jabari the Safari?
So after the first campaign that you're on now, they have like a mini it's only like it's like 35 episodes.
NADPOD or Dimension 20?
Bad
NADPOD.
pod.
Okay.
They have
so-
like a mini campaign. It's kind of like a mock horror campaign.
Yeah.
It only lasts like 35 episodes or something.
It wasn't like crazy
Wow,
popular.
because I'm only on episode 40 of.
Yeah.
NADPOD.
Yeah. But it during them making that Caldwell Tanner's baby is born, and so that he has to take a break from the show. So they do something in the same setting, but
Yeah.
Lou Wilson steps in to be the third guy, and it's so funny. And his character's name is Jabari, and he's Jabari the Safari.
Jabari the
The
Safari.
He's gonna take you for a
A ride.
It's so funny.
That's where I stopped watching, like listening to NADPOD for a while, because once that part ends,
You didn't dig the Eldermorn, and
Yeah.
I that's fair. That's fair. Eldermorn's a little weird.
Eldermore's hard to get into for me.
Okay, so how many episodes is main campaign NADPOD?
100.
100 episodes.
Just that means I'm almost halfway.
Don't
But
worry.
Hey, campaign 2 is out. A return to
Okay, no spoilers.
Bohemia.
Campaign 2, how does that work? Is it just their characters in the future, or is it like their children?
No. It's not their children. It's just their new characters. It's been
Yeah.
a couple hundred years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
if
the
that-
characters are still alive.
Yeah, but their characters are still alive.
The only one who I thought wouldn't be alive would be Hardwell's character. 'Cause old.
Oh, you'll find out, buddy. You'll find out.
buddy.
I'm only on episode 40, but my favorite character is still Pawpaw.
Like, I haven't got
He
to that part.
remains your favorite character to the end of the series.
Yeah.
Okay, Paw and Balnor, legendary.
Pawpaw and Balnor are
Baldor.
characters.
The Balnor. Beverly.
What was his son's name? Frick, I forgot his son's name.
He had two. He had two.
Wait, is it?
Every time
Oh
he
man.
mentions them, he-
Bobby.
1,000-yard stare.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Jay Norris? Yes.
Man, my wife used to keep on a diet to stop.
I heard him say.
I had a Bud Heavy walk me down.
Yeah.
Did they ever tell, like, did he ever reveal where Balnor came from?
Yes.
Oh, does he? Do you
Oh,
learn
yes.
about Balnor?
Oh.
About to get.
Let me tell you.
What I'm at right now on the heart side of the chat or something.
Yes.
Because I didn't listen to the first one because I was like, I need the episode. And I listened to this one because I was like, well, maybe it's gonna be interesting to listen to them talk, and maybe that can influence how.
Wait till you meet Alanis.
Okay, Lester.
Alanis is so rad.
Call me when you're ready.
What was her name?
You're
Apple.
about to put the
Apple
Darwinism
Fritter or
back in
something.
Yes, Apple Fritters. Yeah.
Oh god.
Fritters was a funny character.
I'm a
She just showed everyone how good Barbarian was.
She comes
She
back.
is-
She comes
She does
back.
come back. She is one of my favorite. She's my third favorite guest character.
Yeah.
Number one is
Brennan Lee Mulligan.
actually no, it's not. It's Zach.
Oh yeah,
Who's he play?
Zach Oyama.
I forgot about him.
Mavris.
Mavericks the Unschooled.
Mavris the Unschooled, who is a tiefling
like-
sorcerer, and he's so funny.
I still think Brennan Lee Mulligan is my favorite, but Mavericks is definitely my second favorite.
I think Mavris.
Want to do buggy? Something tinkle?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
frick. No, what's his name? Tonathan Tinkle.
Jonathan Tinkle. That's it. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah.
He's great too. He comes back too. He has a
He
big
does
part
that.
in the
He's
end.
very fun.
He's come back. This is his second time being back, and it was Kill the Watchman.
Yeah, you're at the tower,
Yeah.
aren't you?
No, I'm actually past that.
Well, that's where the
Right now-
Watchman is.
Right now, where I'm at, I'm trying to think. It's the last episode I listened to. I forget if they were in combat. Oh, okay. So what they just did, they just killed Akarat's hollow bodies, and they established a thief guild. They made it out after they killed the frost giants. They made it out to
Eat a rat.
the first hunting lodge, where they got swarmed by ice giants and mammoths, and they just
Yeah.
killed all around it.
Yeah, that's a good session. I like that. Reese, can you give us a what's it called? Can you give us the accent for the Frost Dwarves?
Oh man, I haven't done the Frost Dwarf accent in a long time. Hold on.
Frost dwarves.
Because it's kind of Russian, but not. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on, I gotta think. Oh man.
I love you.
gotta-
Eat a rat.
Eat a rat. Yeah. Fuck you, I love you. Eat a rat.
I love the dwarfenage, bro. That crap was so
The
fun.
orphanage goes hard.
Eat the rat.
Eat the rat.
I think my favorite part of that whole thing is when they break into that guy's shop and wall, and they're just trying to get him out. With the
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so...
That's too bad.
I didn't lose my
Hey.
job.
So good.
Got too old.
You look
got
awesome.
outsourced.
They're actually not
Same
ugly.
thing happened to my
I know they're
dad.
not. You were just over it.
No,
in
this
the
makes you
film.
look like a fairy.
You look great.
Thanks. I think I'm gonna have to wear my hair straight because I'm having to pull these up.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Like, and it will look weird. if
Yeah,
I
I
just
can-
like
yeah,
hold
that's
it
okay.
out.
You look great. Okay, all right. Let's finish this up.
Aside, I think that might just work.
Yeah, come here.
Good luck at the interview.
Fuck you, I love you. Either that.
Listen, okay. So whenever I was watching the excuse me, the Deadeye part, it wasn't this past summer, but it was the summer before last.
Okay.
Wait, no, not this summer, but the last summer. That's what I meant to say. And I was watching it while I was walking around the dorms at Georgia Southern doing the Wi-Fi, and let me tell you, dog, I love being alone just listening to that junk because it would go hard.
It would go.
I'm talking
so
about
hard.
it'd make you tear up. It'd make you just start dying laughing for no reason.
What would was it that part you said?
Yeah.
I know. I'd be at work and I'm just grinning, and I know they're looking at me weird.
No, I do that at work all the time. Where I'll be sitting there like working on parts by myself, and I'll just be laughing, and I'm sure like that kid's crazy.
What's up with that guy? Say, out of between NADPOD, Critical Role, and Dimension 20, NADPOD's runs it by storm.
Yeah.
Dimension 20 was good, but holy
Hey,
crap,
hey.
is NADPOD funny? And
It's just, it's so funny. That's the thing. Is it's like, it's not only is it funny, but also the like their combats are so cool. Like they're,
it just works. And then when
it just
get
works. It really
serious-
just works. Like
when-
everything they do just works.
When
Like,
they get serious and it goes hard, that's crazy.
and then they'll have like these crazy hard lines. Like, wait a second.
No, have they? Okay, no, you're not at the Feywild yet, are you?
No.
The
He hasn't done
Feywild part goes
yet.
crazy.
Because they do the Feywild. I'm pretty sure they go to the Feywild through where he's at, don't they?
Maybe.
Do I know you?
I don't know right now.
think so.
They just left.
IT
They
temp, right?
just left the town of
You know,
Frostwind to go look
you
for the
gotta do
hammer.
something
Does it?
Ah,
Not to try to spoil anything for Nona, but Coleman, don't they do something on that mountain? Opens a rift.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
That's okay. All right.
I don't
okay.
know if that's what happens. I think
I don't know if that's what happens. I don't remember how it happens, but I know that they get to the Feywild because
it's
of the
called
mountain.
something like the break in the reality or something like that.
Yes,
It's
it literally,
something
like-
crazy.
So there's a break there, and what the giants are trying to do is to break open the rift even more so it can release a Feywild onto the world.
Okay, so that's how they get to the Feywild.
Yeah,
That's
okay, that's it.
Because what I was thinking was how they get to what's it called? What's the place where Deadeye's at?
Shadowfell.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. How they get to
And they
Shadowfell,
get
but that's completely
through the
different.
Feywild, yeah.
That's their hard one, but we're not gonna let Nono get spoiled for that one.
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep that one quiet.
Yeah,
Zipped up.
keep it tight. But that's whenever they get to the Feywild, that's when you get to see some crazy Bev Senior stuff. That's when it
That's so
starts going
true.
down.
Bro, I think my favorite NADPOD character, like out of the main cast, is Beverly. Beverly is so funny to me.
Here you go. If you guys
Because
let me use
nothing
the
he
OS I
ever does
requested,
works.
This wouldn't be a problem.
It starts working out.
I bet it does, but right now nothing
This
he
is
does
a
works.
filthy hard
Oh,
It is
God.
so funny.
Got any antivirus software?
I
What
think
got
so.
me though
Behind
was
this
when
junk on
Hard
the
One
left.
failed, bro.
Clicked an NSFW link, bro. Bit me on the
Hard
ass.
One failed to save
Yeah,
his girlfriend.
not safe for work, huh? You know, my son's computer runs into the same kind of problems. And we scan. There it goes.
My glitch fixing is gonna be way down today.
And that should do it. Why don't you try and keep things strictly safe for work from now on?
I like recipe. I can make bread.
Have you seen the prototype in the demo room? When Norris announces it at the keynote,
Alright,
minds are gonna blow.
No, when Hard One failed to see the knife go into her neck, I was like, no.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I was like, no.
But also, like, that right there was like one of those scenes where you're like, I don't think this is scripted because like Jake was so upset.
Mhm.
I was so upset. What do you mean? I was like, no.
It makes their what if thing, their what if episode, go crazy.
Nice.
Well, don't they reincarnate her? They get her to. What? Does the spell not work?
No. Somebody else gets reincarnated.
Just keep listening. Just keep listening.
Oh, I bet it wasn't her. Oh.
You'll find out what happens, buddy.
I really wanted Hard One to have that moment, and then he took it from him.
Hard One will get more moments.
That hurt me.
He has greater moments, arguably.
Yeah. Alright, don't worry. Moradin's Forge does Hard One well. Okay.
Moradin's 4 does do Hard One
The
well.
whole between the Watchmen and Frostwind, they've just put Hard One in the ground.
What's the other guy's name? I forgot his name.
Moonshine.
No.
Very funny. I know.
Jeff?
Huh?
Which other guy?
I can't say it because I don't want it to spoil for No.
Jevlin?
Jivlin, yeah. Jivlin.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I knew what you meant immediately somehow.
Yeah.
I was like, you said other guy, and I was like,
Don't worry.
Jeff.
Okay.
My name's Jeff.
Don't
I think I'll go to a rage. I think
think I'm going into a rage?
Oh God, Jeff is so.
I'm getting a little bit angry.
He's a barbarian, but he's way too polite.
I'm getting into a little bit of rage.
I'm going to go to a bit of a rage. I think I'm a little upset. He freaks out.
Oh man. But you don't get any solace until the last episode.
That's so true.
Whenever you figure everything out.
You know me. I'm a movie guy. Classic Vinewood.
And Jivlin's sister. That's the best part.
Is the Y'all just like a level 20 talent?
Hey, I believe this country can still
Huh?
make interesting movies.
Like, do they
There's
ever
no
like
better
show
way to
what like
define
Y'all like
American life
really is?
than a
Like,
Yeah, they fight Diala.
in which the hero
I figured
Yeah.
they would. I mean,
She was a cleric.
a cleric.
She was
Yeah.
a cleric, but by the end of the game, she's the whole different thing.
Yeah.
You know,
So, what level are they when they fight Fiala?
20.
Yeah.
Oh, they make it level 20?
Yeah,
Well, they get the skip levels basically.
there is a couple times where they double level. So
Yeah.
because to be honest, they do some stuff that was 2 levels.
They kind of get some god hearts and things like that. It goes insane.
How? What?
Just hey, we're not gonna say anymore. You just gotta find
Once you
out.
get to level 10, you're basically a demigod in the game. So like,
So here's what happened with me. Is I only really watch it when I'm at work.
that's when I watched it.
I'm still watching 3 episodes a day. Like when I work, you know what I mean? It don't change nothing, but you don't get to watch as much. See, I'd watch it at home, but if I have something playing when I'm playing a game, I think I'd rather be watching it. And that made me really sad when they didn't have an in-person thing like on YouTube, how Dimension 20 has it.
Yeah.
I thought, well, maybe they'll have something and I can watch it off of YouTube, and no.
Nope, you just gotta find a project to do at home that don't require a lot of brain thought. You just throw it on.
Grind it out. Okay.
Real.
That's how I be cleaning the house.
Okay, I have 10 leather. I need 20 leather, which means I gotta go hunt.
The Life Invader mobile device. Yes, we've invented something no one else has ever thought of. A small, personal. Oh, hold on a second. I think someone's trying to talk with me. Hello?
Oh! Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Let's. Whoa!
Face of a lover, I really hurt. You gave me away.
Take me away.
Save me from tears. I give it to someone special. Face of a lover, fire in his heart.
Les, that was heavy. Are you watching the news?
I don't have to. I'm watching the markets. I'll be trading pure alpha till close.
All right. Hey, about that other thing. You know, the score.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Put on a suit, look somewhat professional, and meet me at my warehouse off the LS freeway. Oh, and I'm about to email you a link for
So
the
far,
exchange. You can put in some trades
I
of your own.
I watched that
off
because
the
it's
day trade.
and I watched it. It
Maybe
helps
I'll
me
take
in
a
art.
look.
I was like, Reese is very lenient.
Yeah.
Maybe not as lenient as Murph sometimes, because some of the crap they be trying to do is really just out of the books.
Yeah, it really is.
Like when Bev tried to get into the giant's ear and talk to it, like be its conscience.
Conscience, yeah.
And he was like, okay, roll 2 nat 20s. Then he
So,
got
yeah. I love when he's had enough of his bullshit that he's like, I'm not gonna tell you not to roll for it. I'm gonna tell you to roll 2 nat 20s. There's that one point where Jake tries to do something. He says, "Okay, roll that with quadruple disadvantage." It's so funny. He's just had enough of his shit. Okay, it's so funny.
Quadruple disadvantage is wow. What the heck? He had to roll 4 dice. What was the DC on it? Was it at least like a slow DC?
No, it was very high because it was a stupid thing he was trying to do. Like,
Yeah.
It was very dumb.
What the freak? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'll just be at work and I'll be laughing sometimes. And I guarantee you some people are wondering what's wrong with me.
Oh, I forgot I was muted.
Ouch! Don't kill it! Okay.
Me when the game tells me to put some time in at the shooting range, and I never see the shooting range ever.
Real.
Because it's not me, it's my character that sucks at shooting. I actually played this game to train my Valorant aim. I ain't gonna be honest. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yay.
What's up, homie?
Yeah.
Hey, look. Chop got to stay around your crib for a while, homie. That's cool?
Yeah, man, it's cool. Shit's the best place for him anyway.
Like it ain't nobody out there gunning for your black ass. Bullshit, nigga. Just take care of it, man, alright?
Alright, I got you, dog.
And the very next day, You gave it away.
I can't even rob this yet. Daggum. Here I was with 29 bullets about to rob an armored truck. That's probably what he meant by go to the range.
Man undercover,
That
baby,
Bobby
tore
would
me
have
apart. I'll give it to someone special.
Yo, I'm playing this game like it's goddamn Skyrim. I'm just running around the map. Do you drop leather?
Do you, sir, drop leather?
That's literally what I'm wondering right now. He does. What other wild animal drop leather?
I might start playing when they like add more to the game, because I know the biomes are like
Honestly,
crazy barren.
There's a lot right now.
I know there is, but it's like,
It's
how
not-
far am I gonna get to where I'm bored of just the same thing?
It depends on how willing you are to grind.
Yeah.
I believe it works in the same sense as Project Zomboid did, except it's
Yeah,
not.
and I didn't play very much of that.
Now the boss fights, they're actually fun because there's like dodge roll mechanics and crap. There's a bunch of stuff to it. For this game to be in beta, there's a lot. And they plan on adding like stuff so it can be more like Rust.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna work out.
And I might try it whenever they. I can get it on Game Pass because Game Pass is $10,
It's
but
okay. I'm playing on Tantan's Game Pass right now.
gotcha. I ain't got Game Pass right now, so we'll
Ain't got
see.
no Game Pass.
I'm gonna get the job on Tuesday, and I'll have everything back easy. That's just how it's gonna work.
Like I just shot a man into the ground. He's in there, that's for sure. He's got 1 foot out of the ground, and from his shoulders up, it's like he's trying to crawl out.
Shit, I'm doing just fine. That's what I hear. But I know some sweet boys up in the
But it literally, the only thing that I don't like about it is that your pals can't evolve. I wish they could.
Why you keep hanging around this clown?
I really wish they could, but they just
We from
can't.
the same set, Stretch. Why y'all niggas can't get along? Y'all been doing this shit for years, man.
Okay, I can't watch these cutscenes.
Come on, let's go.
You can't do it.
I can't, man. I used to watch them way back when, but I can't watch them no more.
Homie, you gonna drop all that bread on that gear, you might as well.
I'm bored because I know what's about to happen. It's about to be like the best shootout in the game so far.
Reese, I'm so excited for Barbarian, and I miss Echo sometimes. Like
Echo
so
Light.
good. Echo's so good. It low-key might be my best character.
You're right. It might have been.
It's like, all I'm saying, opening scene, I have 4 kills. So,
I still think No Stat Block Monk went insane.
well, okay, that one is undisputed. That was no stat block monk.
Armorer to the stars.
So I mean, who can really argue with that one?
Stat Block Monk went a little too hard, to be honest. I mean,
Stat block monk has worked both times I've played it. In the tournament, almost killed a main character. In this campaign, I put down the raging guy that couldn't die.
Now shut the fuck up and come on.
that's so true. It's so funny that you were the one that got.
That what?
It's so funny that you're the one that got Kiad. It's so funny.
Yes.
Cause like you were dead. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I was dead before he got the Kiad. I thought it was funny that I didn't think to try to speak the words. Probably because Gormish really could raid.
Yeah, probably. I mean that's fair. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty much almost done with this, but time to build a fake character.
What's the gimmick of that subclass?
It's a
The
boxer.
gimmick is that he is a boxer.
Like what's this stuff do?
Okay, all right. Hold on 1 second, and I will tell you. Let me finish doing whatever it is that I am currently doing. What was it that he played again? He used a Goliath. Yeah, okay.
So he's gonna be a Goliath monk?
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to play Goliath ever since I saw ever since I saw Legends of Vox Machina, I wanted to play it.
Speaking of change, Lamar
That's just how it's
Way of the Knockout. Here we go. All right. So,
It's nothing,
the
bro. It's nothing,
inside.
you know, just some
Is his
ideas.
character's name Mike Tyson?
No, his character's name is Fist McMillan.
It's
Real,
McMillan.
homie. When it's something real, we'll talk.
And I know this is wild, but I think Trace is the cooler Blake. The slightly cooler, more easier to get along with Blake.
I think Trace is fun to play with. He always throws some fun shit out there. Blake too often tries to challenge whatever it is I do.
I've only played with Trace like a couple times during like the main campaign last season.
Yeah. Now then he asked a lot of questions because honestly, he had no idea what the hell was going on.
He was just like me for real. I'm so happy that I've gone from being just a guy that was there to an actual core character. Because before it was just Big T, Nate, and Ethan that were doing everything.
Yeah.
Now I got thrown in the loop.
You're out there. You're doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm out here killing goblins, bro. I got tied away from the middle of Toey Tundra.
He froze them to death.
Literally, you have to have the Sub-Zero Ice Wall on it. That's what I hit them with. I was like, oh,
He said,
God,
"Listen."
I killed
He
them
said,
all.
"Listen. I am cold." Okay.
I'm liking Druid so far.
I'm glad to hear it.
Which, I mean, I played Druid our first Christmas campaign. Except I didn't know what would work, so I just transformed to a reindeer that one time, and it was pretty much useless except for magic.
That was very fun.
I still be bragging about that Christmas campaign because I'll never forget the shield that went through me when you were like, yeah, a spear goes flying past your head.
You almost died.
It was like, it's silent, nothing's there. It's a snowstorm outside, and you found a dead body. And I'm like, what do I freaking do with this? And then a spear goes flying past me? Yeah, I'd be pretty scared.
That's fair.
And then the table broke. Oh boy, then the table broke. That was silly.
That was silly. You right. Okay, this is not showing up. Okay, actually, no, there it is. I just need to change it to be an attack. That's fine. Okay, I can do that. Edit. This needs to be an action. It's not very special. It's gonna be an action.
So like, so I know Ethan's thing was that he could punch and do necrotic or he could punch and heal.
Yes. Okay, alright, yeah, okay. So let me break this down for you. Alright, so since it's supposed to be like a boxer, okay, the thing has like a lot of like combo move stuff that's supposed to be in there, okay?
Yeah.
So the first thing he gets is called a setup jab, where if when he makes an unarmed strike, he can expend, make it a setup jab, and the next attack he does an extra D8 of damage. Because he's setting up for the next one. Then he gets another one called Counterpunch, where it's a reaction where he can use action to also make an attack again.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out hard on that last question, Blood. I got a notification on my phone and I got factory reset.
Hold on, I'm also in the middle of a factory reset on this whole thing. Okay, edit this. This is a melee attack. 3rd level. Activation type. Is affected by martial arts. Display as attack. Yes. Damage type. Bludgeoning. Save.
Let's go.
Keep them rollers off us.
Okay, now let's reload this.
That's
Reload
it.
this
That's it.
again.
We lost him. Now take us somewhere where we can get it in, homie.
We going back to my crib, man, and you can walk from there.
Hey, what the hell you walked me into back there? Shit,
Did
man,
I
you the one popped his
fix what I
ass.
was trying to
I did
fix?
the
Let's find
necessary.
out.
Yeah, thank you for that, dog. This all on you, LD.
Let's go
Lanky
here.
dumbass. Me?
Let's go back to
Man, I ain't know
here.
the fools was gonna roll on me.
Here.
If you started something
We
with
are
the
almost
roller,
done with
shit,
this
I don't
guy.
care if you CGF for life, man. You done.
Edit
Done, you
action.
dig?
Actually, we ain't CGL for life, cause all that means is we
Cancel.
giving you money for nothing.
Go
We got
back.
our own shit now, homie. Foreign gang.
Oh, no, he don't mean that, Lo. F just talking
Edit.
outside his neck. I'ma reach across lines, alright? Conversate with the purple homies. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Smart shit. But if I gotta hang you assholes out for this, the gang comes first. Oh, it ain't gonna come to that, homie. You all diplomatic and shit.
Yeah, he a real fucking diplomat, ain't he? This that peace-talking motherfucker we should have sent to the Middle East.
Here we are, man. You gonna hang with your auntie while
Okay.
the men break it off.
Shut the fuck up.
Hell no, nigga.
Close and reload.
You sounding more and more like
Mike.
a sneak out of edge every day.
Hell no, nigga. I sound like somebody trying to make some paper and not get killed. He's a hook-ass nigga.
But you know what? No. What a king. What a king.
Welcome,
You are.
welcome.
Say, I can at least talk to y'all about NADPOD and D&D. They're clueless.
This is not showing up as an attack, which doesn't make any sense because I literally just changed it to do that. So
Understand
let's go back over here.
the devil say,
My angel.
'cause tonight I need a man.
Edit this.
Stay steady.
Is effective on martial arts. Display as an attack. Yes. Is a reaction. Doesn't have a reset type.
See,
Back
if I
range
ever made a
melee.
monk, it would be Way of the Drunken Fist, and I'd be a character. I would be the Theft of Monks, where instead of being chronically addicted to cigarettes, I would be extremely addicted to drinking much alcohol.
Incredible.
Constantly drunk.
That's what Hanu was.
Or he was the Way of the Drunken Fist.
He was,
Yep.
in fact. And he beat ass, let me tell you.
See, I don't. Where was a Hanu whiskey from?
He happened literally in the arc right before you started playing.
Yeah.
See, I missed out on all the good stuff, man.
That is the one where I really learned how to play D&D.
That was the moment where he literally figured it out. It was very
Yeah.
fun.
Echo was when I figured it out. Echo was my
no
turning
idea what
point.
you're talking
He,
about.
this is where he was like, wait a minute, this game's kind of fun. Like, wait a second.
Well, you know, I talk, and then I get to talking.
Because before then, I was just doing what everybody else was doing, and I was like, I don't even like playing Moon Arms right now, because I'm not able to do anything at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I sent him off to a second campaign that I never finished. And Ahanu came out, and Ahanu was super fun to play.
Shouldn't there be another Gormish in the world now because of the infinite?
I'm not saying anything to you about this, okay? Alright.
I've heard you ask 4 times. No.
You've asked before. You've asked before, and I respect the grind. I really do. But also, I'm not saying shit. Okay?
One day, one freaking day, I'll get my answers soon. Is all I want to hear.
Spark, baby.
I needed a job that didn't
Job.
require me to do anything apart from paying taxes.
There's a possibility you get answers soon. I'll say that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, from the Gormish lore, you've told me that after Gormish dies, he's replaced by another of the infinite clones of Gormish.
I just
And so all I'm saying is we ain't seen one in a while.
I wrecked his girlfriend's house. I don't need to go crazy.
No, it's been like
Martin Madrazo.
maybe 4 sessions. It's been like
Since
a
you
month.
died, okay?
BT, BTG.
What do you think?
Let's see. Either we.
Blood, I don't want to be like this, but you're dead, okay?
Your character
Hey,
died.
man. Hey man, We don't gotta do all this now. I didn't
Well, gems it is then.
question.
Let's go to
We
Van-
tried to save him multiple times.
We're gonna need a crew.
He just kept going into that hole.
He just kept going in.
There was 4 wraiths. Either way, I was dead. It was just if I was dead in the hole, if I was dead out the hole.
Going to Little Portola.
Besides, Looter.
Beside me.
Okay, I'm gonna go on his list and
FIB
change his
buddies,
name.
they,
He
know
is,
you're back in
he is
business.
not
FIB
Lunator. He
buddies?
is rude.
What are you talking about?
Rudy.
That's so true.
WPP thing. Doesn't look like any WITSEC
Okay, I gotta change that. That's good.
For starters, they don't put
That as
WITSEC
well.
in a
Okay.
Serious name for a character that was gonna be serious.
No, maybe they thought this would be the best cover.
And most witnesses don't
Well,
transfer 5-figure
maybe not
sums
that,
into
but it's been
particular
pretty silly so
FIB
far.
agent's bank
It's been pretty silly so far, and there's some don't worry. There's some serious stuff in. Okay.
I know there's some serious stuff. That's why I'm just putting my name as Rubert.
Okay.
middle-aged divorcee, unremarkable career,
King.
except for one incident, the shooting of a notorious stick-up man, Michael Townley.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Very impressed.
Look, we can talk about this another time.
About what?
But take these glasses.
My eyesight's fine.
They're fitted with a camera and a radio relay. I'm gonna run the operation from the car while you're.
You ever been looking through your the custom magic items you've made, and then you go, huh?
Okay.
Maybe I should dial that back a bit.
No. You just go. I forgot I made this. Like, this is cool. I don't think I ever used it in game. though. I made it for a thing that never came up.
Can I play Hema Squall? Yeah, there's somewhere, I'm sure.
Hema Squall never got used. Okay, so I don't think it
did
matters.
get used. I swung it like 5 times. Well, I never used the blood feature.
You've never used the blood feature. It's only feature.
Well, you see, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, a sword that has my name. Oh, that's cool.
I just saw the Sword of the Daunt main, and I was like, oh my gosh, remember when that guy existed?
Hey, beautiful.
That one, well, the Daunt main sounds like
I
something for
need
Leo.
to pick up a little something for the woman in my
That was for a character named Hogan, who hung out with the party for a little bit.
Tell me about her.
Hogan.
A character named Hogan?
Hogan Dauntmain, who was a Leonin.
Yep.
What the heck?
I don't want to spend too
Don't
He
forget
was
about
there
Hank.
during the time you were there. You just don't remember
Yeah.
paying
I don't,
attention.
You're right.
Our pendants start at 12.
Alright. So these things built to last, or...
I also played a dwarf barbarian for a while.
No.
Huh?
We use perfect
Yep.
Was that Ragdad?
18
What's his
karat
name?
No, I didn't play
No,
Rag
that
Dad.
was,
Nothing but best.
I played Hank.
that was Hank.
Alright.
Leather cloth.
I think you just made a sale.
I just could not do a Scottish accent, so I didn't do one.
Come back to
That's
me.
fair.
Don't go
Because
anywhere.
his accent is
hard.
incredibly Scottish. Scottish. I mean,
Come back to me.
Have a wonderful day.
13, Sonny, 26.
So, we
That's why as soon as I handed the reins back, I was like, Reese, let the Hank bomb drop.
and then Hank died a heroic death.
Did it? Wait.
All I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, because he was on the
that
boat.
ship.
Yeah, he's on the
Yeah.
boat.
I'm saying
Yeah.
there's got to be one person out there who worships Mish as the bringer of the world's destruction.
Well, the thing is, nobody knew you were the world's destruction.
True, but some people live. They're like, yeah, this Mish guy,
If they're gutting the place, I might be able to get to the
you know,
roof.
destruction of the world upon us. You know, things happen.
Wait, did we discuss what happened to that monster? Where it went?
on, and it got stopped by the angel robots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Get 'em at all? After the
All the
incident?
angel robots. Wait a second, no, we didn't, because that's how the angel humans. What happened to the monster
Yeah, where'd he go?
Well, no, the angel robots came and dealt with the Dark Elves.
and the humans?
Well, yeah, but that was like unintentional on our part.
Well, no, that
Because there was a big war between the elves, and Ahanu was there, Lady Gwendolen, and they were fighting off the Dark Elves, and then the angel robots came to help fight the Dark Elves.
What do you think? OD, shootout?
But then after fighting the Dark Elves, they boarded off all of the human nations.
Yeah.
Stopped letting humans interact with the outside world.
Made the Judge lands.
Part of the destruction of the Dark part of the Dark Elf destruction was a monster that went on a rampage and destroyed the fleet by itself and then vanished.
It vanished. Oh, it's still out there, y'all. Oh, would that be the final boss of this campaign?
There's Zeladandrel again or something, probably.
Celatandrel 2. The Electric Boogaloo.
The Electric Boogaloo.
That's what happened to Zeladandrel. He's like, yeah, there's some claws. It's uncannily similar to the Cormeshes. There's one out there somewhere. Except the real one's not there.
You're my religion.
Let's speed this up. We don't want to draw attention.
I got it.
Okay, last feature.
I was trying to climb something to get a health kit or a med kit, and then I just jumped into the wall and it gave me the med kit. Easy. Speedrun strats.
Let's go back to the garment factory. I called ahead and told him to start setting up the information. So, what did you see? Nothing that'll cause
I think
complications.
my favorite thing
Yeah, it
from
looked like a
campaign
simple setup. Cameras broadcasting to a remote
was going
server.
big mode.
That's
Cormeshes
fair. Big Mode is
going
sick.
big mode.
Everything was going big mode and running through that solid brick wall. That was my favorite thing. And I flew away with Tantana in my arms.
Someone talented hacks it. Anything else?
And then he made me drop him, and it was just downhill from there.
Cabinets in the center of the store.
Things got out of hand. It was very funny.
I love being told I was running away, but me getting back to the thing triggered what we needed to help. And I was like, hey, got him.
Recut the rocks. That's an okay score. Yeah, shame we can't go in after.
See, I didn't know there was a big thing between Ethan and Blake in the 1v1 tournaments, because I think I missed some of the tournaments.
About the crew. Yeah.
You got bumped in the tournament in the first round, I think.
First round, because I got sworn by the Gormish hating samurai clan. Which
Yes.
I thought were still a clan.
Yeah, but
You'll
you
find
played the
out,
monk.
won't you?
You played the monk in those things.
We go in
Yeah, I didn't play the
or we
monk,
go in
but
loud and
I was playing Fighter Gormish
Remember
at
the
the
vents?
time.
If we're gonna
And
be
so
smart,
I just
we pump a
forfeited.
little knockout gas
And
through the
I
air
was,
system
because
and hit
one
the
thing I
cabinet.
thought about was
The
like,
hacker-
what if I
the alarm
used
will be
the
operating
coin
on
of
the
Gormish?
The exit strategy
And if I got
is
lucky
more or
enough,
less
I
the
hit it
same
with a
for
pile
both
of
options.
points,
The
you can
driver
slow
you
them
pick.
down and have it.
So how do you want to do this? Run in through the front door or try to play it smart?
The Court of Gormesh was underutilized, but that's okay.
Well, I didn't know what to do with it.
I mean, that's okay. I ain't mad at you.
Eddie Toe.
I
Now you
kind of
can count
forgot
on him to
that
get you out of a spot.
my new Gormish
Guns.
first again
Now
had
we're
it.
hoping to keep quiet, so this guy shouldn't make much difference.
I'm not really
Moda.
gonna lie. When they
He's a
said you
pro.
spun the
Not
coin,
much else to say.
he asked to spin the
Hacker.
coin,
Back
and then
office,
Gormish
but
appeared.
this
I was like,
is
wait
the
a second,
person
did
who
I
will
have the?
determine how long you get inside.
Yeah, dog.
Harris.
I forgot. Straight up.
Good.
Straight
Feminine
up.
touch. She'll be able to find any
Which is
back
my
doors they
bad,
got.
but
If this is how you want to do it, I'll get moving. Great. I'll do some research on a pest control van and the knockout gas,
Ba-da-ba.
and I'll be in touch.
Yes. Good. Good.
I'm a
I'll call you when
only
everything's
real
ready.
Gormish
We'll
OGs
pitch it
are
to the guys.
Gormish.
What? My
One
rep don't
time
count
I
for nothing
used
no
it.
more.
You're a dead man, Michael. I'll call you.
Cause I feel like that would be my character would just be by himself sometimes, just flipping, getting healed, getting coins out of pocket. More leather. One thing I'm
Stuff.
looking is to use the grind crap. I had to go grind and get more.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, it's me.
And you can
Mike.
get
What's
leather
going on?
to certain pals when you kill them
I
or
gotta
butcher
get
them.
hold of the money for that house we pulled down, so I'm getting a crew together for, you can guess. The pay will be awful, and the risk will be high, but you might learn something if you're interested.
Man, that's not exactly a great sales pitch, dog, but I guess I gotta start somewhere.
Thank you. Maybe one day you can put together your own deals, your own jobs. So, there's still some preparation I gotta do. Sit tight for a while. My buddy Lester will get in touch with the details.
I miss going big mode, which may or may not be why enlarge/reduce is one of my favorite spells of all time.
That's fair.
It just makes you go big mode, and I was like, this was meant for me. That's why I wanted to play Goliath so bad, because I'm really big mode.
Don't touch me!
Never not big mode. Always big mode. But if you go big mode as Goliath, it can be bigger mode.
Yeah, like what happens when you're already like a big creature? You use enlarge.
Okay,
or you,
well,
like,
here's the thing. None of the playable races are considered large. They're all still considered medium creatures because I think to be large you have to hit 10 feet tall, and none of them are that big.
Goliaths are big though.
Goliaths are like 7 to 8.5 feet tall, so they're taller than a normal. Still not. And the way that more large reduce works is it just either makes you a large creature or a small creature. So it would literally make them like a 1.5 feet taller.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I say, what's the biggest possible character you can make?
I think Furbold are the largest ones.
What are Furbolgs?
They're like a quarter giant race that's also part fairy.
A giant fairy.
So they can go invisible once per day at will.
So how is this a race that is an option for characters?
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh wow.
And like Warforges can be pretty big. I think a Warforge can be up.
Oh, my character's the same height as Mr. Leo.
Yeah, Mr. Leo is very big. Leonin are very big. They're a very large race. Loxodon might be the largest.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
They are literally elephant race.
Oh, they're just elves.
No.
Elephants.
Oh, elephant. I thought you said
Yes.
elves.
No, they're elephants. They're anthropomorphic elephants.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're huge.
Chill out. It's under control.
They're like Leonin, but elephant style.
Oh word.
Get us out of here!
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Is that it? Are they gone?
Of course they're gone. Who are you talking to? Come on, I'll take you back to the house.
Don't say it!
What?
That I have everything I want, so why am I stealing?
Oh, my lips are sealed.
No,
Isn't you
all
say that?
Gormesses have
I'll
been
say the
hobgoblins.
same to you.
I'm not saying anything.
If
I'm
I'm
just doing my
correct,
best.
then
Yes,
I'll
they
be
are.
Jail.
They're all
Can we
hobgoblins.
drive
They are all hobgoblins. That's correct.
That's why I can't play Goliath, because I'm supposed to be a Gormesh.
No, I'm not judging.
Not after this campaign.
Oh, yeah. Risking prison, getting shot at, love,
How the
love,
Gormesh crumbles.
big love.
That's just how the Gormesh crumble.
This is what it's like to be you.
An
Not
end of a
really, honey.
bloodline, but the
See,
start
I'm
of a new branch.
semi-successful crook.
Get rid of the
A
car
I think a returning series of the
Yeah.
Gormesh family will be
Thank
here
you.
from now on.
Daddy's home.
Surely he wasn't the only one. Surely.
Mission passed.
Unless it was like total, complete annihilation.
Your car. There we go.
Okay.
So, Trace, how long is it? He's just gonna be like a guest character, or he's just gonna be here for a session or two? Or?
I don't know yet. I don't even know if he'll fully be able to play yet. That's still in the air, but
Yeah, we never know.
yeah.
Which,
Okay.
I mean,
Time to take a look and see if this all came out correctly. His 19th level ability is kind of busted, but also he'll never get there. So
You never know. He might just one day, very end of the campaign, if we make it that far. Like, hey, I think I'm gonna play the last campaign session, boys. It's been a long ride.
It's been a long ride. And I'm like, it has been. Where the hell have you been?
And then he's gonna have this thing that could have made the game very easy for us. Even though we've
Well,
we lost
it's not
everybody.
too broken. It's not too broken.
Yeah.
But it's broken for him. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not broken in a way to make like the rest of the party.
Could make it
unstoppable.
easy for us. Easier.
Yeah.
Was Severus Blake's first character in this campaign?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I
Severus
don't
was
know
first.
I don't know if he ever died or what.
Nah, he didn't. He did not. To my dismay, he
He
did
wrote
not
himself in the book.
Which I feel like I should have said kill them. I feel like if you write your own name, it should just kill you.
Wait,
I
what happened? He wrote his name in the book that traps you.
Yes, it's how he got away from. Okay, so he made that the book's description says, when it traps you in there, all of the items you're wearing or carrying with you. Okay. Well, he made the argument that he was carrying the book when he wrote his name in it. So if he wrote his own name, the book would also go in there with him, and it would kind of collapse on it.
Well, that would work, really, would it?
And I said, because it was the end of the campaign, and this was a small victory for him to have, because he was going to die either way, I was like, sure.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, sure, fine, if that works. So he wrote himself into the book, and the book collapsed, yada, yada, yada. Because even if it didn't work, okay, and he wrote his name into the book, he would have been trapped, you know, in the book, and then he would have screwed himself, and Zeldandra would have picked up the book and walked off with it.
Yeah.
Or he could have not wrote himself in the book, and I was going to kill him with power word kill the next turn.
Wait, how? Wait, what fight was Zeldandra?
Yes, he was literally in a 1v1 with Zeldandra. Power word kill.
When was the 1v1 with Zeldandra?
At the very end of the campaign.
Anna does not remember.
No.
I don't. See, here's the thing. The campaign, I really remember campaign 1. It is all like this. Because I knew something was happening with Zeldandra, but I didn't think we fought him. I thought we had a long conversation.
That also happened?
I thought the way it ended was him and Tantan got stuck in a conversation, and both of them got written into the book before.
Where did this happen?
No, Ethan got written into the book first by Zeldandra. Okay.
Yeah.
Zeldandra got his hands on the book by using telekinesis to get it away from Ethan. Okay. He then wrote Ethan into the book so that I didn't have to deal with Ethan, because him as a bard was very tougher. Okay. And then, after that, oh shoot, where is it at? Oh, then after that, I wrote.
Second.
Somebody else into the book. Who else did I write in?
You wrote Trace.
I wrote Trace in. That's right. I wrote Trace's character into the book to get rid of him.
Yes.
He was an artificer, wasn't he?
He was an artificer. At this point, Moon Arms wasn't on the ship. Okay.
Well, no, I was flying.
He was flying. Well, you weren't on the ship. You were flying.
Yeah, I was flying around because I was trying to decide if I should go try to save Captain Locke, but I was also trying to talk Zeldandra into helping me save Captain Locke.
Captain Locke, yeah.
I don't think Gormish ever had a conversation with Zeldandra.
But I
mean,
gave
that's
up.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
Probably because Zeldandra, I would have made it worse.
Probably, yeah.
But instead, I gave up, flew down to, or actually, I dropped Fly out of the air.
Yeah.
And flew back at the last second, and could not save Captain Locke. And then
He
everybody
died from the
else,
damage.
yeah,
But you got
everybody
his
else
coat
got messed
and his sword.
I did do that.
Captain Locke. I thought when you let Nate see the apparition of Captain Locke ghost, that was wild.
Hey, I got stuff for that.
Yeah, this is gonna be sick.
I figured you did. I want to see, because did Zeldandra ever get out the book, or do we not know that? Like,
He never got put
He
in
wasn't
the
in the book.
Oh, I thought he got put in the book.
No.
No, Blake's plan was to nuke himself so that Zeldandra would die or something like that.
Yeah, because, okay, so at the end of the campaign, I know you don't remember this, okay, at the end of the campaign, Ethan learned through a nat 20 religion check that Zeldandra turning himself into the half-dragon thing that he was.
You cut out 1 second.
Yeah, so Zeldandra in the start of the campaign did a ritual to make himself half silver dragon. Okay,
Yes.
made him very strong. They learned toward the end of the campaign that that process was actually rapidly killing him, kind of cancer style.
Yes.
That he maybe had 3 months left to live, and so he was going to start acting kind of desperate in the end game because he didn't have a lot of time left to pull off whatever he was trying to pull off.
Yeah, and his whole shtick was he's acting more human, and so we were worried about that because he was more desperate to get this done at this point.
Yes, exactly.
So what was he? Was he like an elf or a dark elf, right?
He was a high elf.
High
Yeah.
elf.
Yes.
So I'm guessing he died after that in months, right?
We don't know,
True.
but probably not.
Yeah, I figured.
By the stuff that's happening that I figured out or that I learned in campaign now with Fifth, that we don't know that he died.
That's real, bro.
He met like the conspiracy theory right now is that he's the reason that the angel robots came.
I figured they would be because they are capturing and eliminating all humans. So
Yeah.
I figured they have something to do with Zeladangel. Why the robots just do that?
But yeah, after that, he needed the book, which Ethan had. So he came for the book, fucked up a lot of the party members, and then Blake nuked himself by writing himself into the book in hopes that that would somehow keep him from ever getting the book. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird play on his part.
Hey, don't worry. It's amazing what modern medicine can do.
They're both dead. I can't.
I was like, I don't know what you're doing here, big dog,
Maybe it's okay.
but
I'm taking you back to your brother.
but whatever you want, man.
I'm an accessory to murder.
No, you're not. You're an accessory to self-defense.
Have I like got to be a witness because
Ethan does harbor a lot of feelings that we were not supporting him in that last link.
testimony
That's
inadmissible?
so true, actually.
I did not know it ran that deep, to be honest, until he brought it up again this past time. And I was like, okay, this is still cutting him deep.
Should cap them, and I'm the one on trial.
I was like, oh my god, I just did a my my jet ski's floating in
So
midair.
toward the end there, you know how Theron was like a high elf also?
Yeah.
Toward the end there, Ethan was kind of starting to agree with everything Zeladangel was saying.
And he said that he wanted to.
And he was like,
That was
I
his
kind of
thing.
want to agree with him. And to be fair, to be perfectly fair to Ethan, I played Zeladangel in a very charismatic and charming way. Okay?
Yes.
That made him kind of likable, which was tough.
Yeah.
He got played. That's just what happened.
But then he didn't get the book over like he was supposed to, and so he got put in the book instead.
And he didn't understand why we wouldn't want to give Zeldandrel the branch.
The
We're not high
indefinite.
elves. Why would we do that?
Huh?
Good on the.
We didn't want to give it to him. Ethan wanted to give it to him.
Yeah, that's delicious, thank you.
To save whatever was happening. Because if we just wouldn't have give it to him, and, you know, we would have just, like, found somewhere to hide, even though Zeldandrel could have found us. But we just exert all of our resources into hiding for, like, 3 months. He would have just died.
So that magical tree branch comes in this way. No.
Okay,
Yes.
I knew what the magical tree branch was, but I wasn't
Yes.
sure what it did.
Okay.
Y'all got it off the tree in the under.
So it was a tree from it was a branch from the Tree of Dreams, okay? And the Tree of Dreams, so in the Feywild, in my universe, there are 4 trees that are like kind of pillars of reality itself.
Yeah.
The Tree of Dreams, if you can hold it without it killing you, you can peer into the dreams of any creature in
Okay.
okay.
1 second.
Did what? You cut out the end.
You can peer into the dreams of any creature, including gods, if you don't die while holding the branch.
That's wild.
Okay. He wanted to use that to try to find the location of something.
Yeah.
That was supposed to keep him from dying. So Ethan was like, we give him the branch or he murdered. And Coleman was like, or we figure out how to hide for 3 months, and he can't, and he'll just die of natural causes. Like,
Exactly.
but then Ethan was like, he's a 20th level wizard. There's no way we hide from this guy.
Also true.
But I was wanting more of us to goad into a fight where we could potentially take him down if we had like an entire city with us.
And then Coleman was like, he's sick and dying. Maybe he's weak enough to kill if all 7 of us just gang up on him.
I was like, yes,
And
some of
Ethan
us
was
die
like-
in the process.
But
However,
then Ethan was like, I don't want to die. And he was like,
Yes.
sacrifices have to be made. And he was like, but not this one. And that's what they are.
What I'm thinking about lately is like, let's say I'm a spellcaster. I have to spell fire.
Uh-huh.
If I'm up against someone like they're right in front of me, like within 5 feet,
Yeah.
what if I just try to put my hands like over their mouth?
And cast Fireball?
hello, Anson. What you doing?
Question. I don't really know how to rule it, but it's a fair question.
Because my hands are essentially over their mouth. Basically, I'm casting fireball inside of their head.
I'm tired.
Well, does Fireball say it's a place you can
He's
see?
been working all day.
Oh my god, I'm tired.
I had to read the spell, but I
At least
don't
good.
have it because I'm a druid.
That's fair.
Did you see?
I mean,
a
you could
picture
get
of it?
Fireball as a druid.
Yeah, Georgian posted it.
I think I just call lightning.
It's like a hangout spot for real.
Yeah.
Time to hang out.
Hanging out.
I went and hit golf balls.
Over.
Done in 6 months.
I'm a genius. I just made a thing that hope everything can get worked on in this game while I do something
Excuse me.
else.
No, I carried one 330 today.
You what?
I carried one 330 on the monitor.
What's that mean?
A driver.
Well, let's
I sent you the video.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I ain't playing. I want to. You know how much this car costs? Golf season starts. First of February.
Yeah.
To speak of it though, me and Blake were playing our characteristics because we were both human. And I
Yeah.
felt like that was our main draw to it. Like, regardless of the stupid plans we were coming up to, he was after our race of people.
Yeah, like Ethan's argument about like him like, well, I'm high elf. I'm like, yeah, but you're outnumbered as far as people of a different race here. Like you're outnumbered.
And a high elf, 2 humans. Captain Lock was a Tabaxi, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Tabaxi, Hobgoblin. What was.
I know all about Hobgoblin.
That's right.
What was Trace?
He was also a high elf.
Trace was also a high elf. So.
But he
Yes.
didn't live
but
with
also
the high elves.
Trace very much hated Zeladandra because
Yeah.
in the backstory, his character and Zeladandra do not get along. Like,
On the weekend, hear Koa barking over from the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's so
it's
sad.
like his distinct bark.
I think you sit up at night and think of him.
I'm guessing it was dinner time. That's why he was erupting. He's the only dog I've ever heard bark like he does. I'm sure others do it.
It's that like
It's
a little
like
shriek
weird-
bark.
Yeah, and it's like continuous.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking.
Thank you for.
If it does have to be seen.
Great.
Just pass from your hands.
I really want
It does
to
have to be
that
seen?
Creed
Okay.
concert.
Let me check though, I'm not sure.
Because you don't really want to get into this art. Don't start this art, okay? Because then I have to deal with Blake also making this. Like,
Create water in their lungs.
yeah, which he tried to make the argument for one time, and I was like, first of all, you have to be able to see where you're creating the water. Can't see their lungs.
That's what I'm trying to see if it's on top.
Second of all, anything you can do, I can do better. So.
Do I have fireball?
Breeze, what games are you into right now?
That's a great question.
I just don't have like any game where I'm like, man, I'm super excited to play it.
Yeah.
Reese, I can't get Fireball.
You can't?
No, it's a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah, it is.
No, I can't. Druid doesn't get it.
Okay.
Because Druid gets the Bard spells, like...
Well, actually, I think you can get it if you're the Wildfire subclass.
Oh, yeah.
Wildfire.
Sounds like Nono's changing subclasses. Uh-oh.
No.
It's okay. When I build your custom subclass, I'll add Fireball to the list.
Circle of Rust.
You get Circle of Rust. Yeah, we'll make it happen.
I'm a Circle of Rush druid.
I don't know what any of this means. Is it like Pokey Rust?
You know what Rust is?
Like the thing that happens to metal?
Yes.
Yes.
Nono has been under the ground for some time.
In D&D. His character is very rusty.
Yeah, Circle of Rust.
and Druid like sub features called Circles of whatever, and it's whatever sub feature that Druid has. And I was like, we could make a custom Circle of Rust for your character. where you can bonus action.
Well, no, like what I can turn into already.
Oh.
I can turn into a Quetzalcoatlus.
That's very true.
If I was the Circle of the Moon, I'd only be able to turn. So maybe like a lion or something. A polar bear. That's it.
Oh gosh. I just did it again.
Can't hit any moves because of the stupid fog.
What are you playing as?
Platinum.
Oh, I want to play Pokemon. I just don't know. That's why I'm playing Power right now.
I will say that is why I'm sort of timid to roleplay with him at the moment. Ethan, because of how last time it ended. And he doesn't like specifically like my roleplay. No, we didn't argue. Well, one time we did. Yeah. I just capped a cop in the face, bro.
Dude,
Take me on. I have been told that I roleplay like a woman.
Like in the bed?
No. No, like, I say a lot of stuff that nobody cares about. And I was like, that's wild.
I mean,
it's a game of make-believe. Everyone's saying some shit.
Exactly.
I mean, we got at least one whole person that no one cares anything what they say about.
Damn, no.
Alright, no.
I would not. I think that's very funny that there are some strong feelings.
Which, he hasn't even done anything wrong to me. I just don't like him.
That's fair.
All I'm saying is if we ever quit D&D, we all need to buy a Tailspire.
Okay. You do what?
Tailspire.
How long has this going on?
Which thing?
The thing that y'all are doing.
D&D or what?
Like, I don't know if it's like a continuous thing y'all have done.
It is.
It is. The one we're on now is we've been going on for like 4 months?
Almost 6.
Almost 6, okay.
I think this month is
before,
6.
But when everyone died, went on for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I was only there for that half.
Actually, I lived. I didn't die.
Who all lived? You lived? Who else lived?
Ahanu lived, but he died of regular causes eventually.
He was a lizard folk, and they only lived like 40 years. So he just died.
I know that Theron still technically alive with the...
Yeah.
Yeah, so Theron's still alive. Boon Arms is still alive.
Probably not for too long.
Yeah, no, old old sun legs ain't doing.
Sun legs ain't doing too good.
Legs. What a good alias, bro. Sun legs. I was like, in case he's reset, in case it.
I'm like, here's the thing. I was going by Ephesus, you know?
Yeah, and your name is Milo.
Exactly. Homie's going by Sun legs. He ain't ever learned. Everybody knew him back in the day.
Where did you get the name Ephesus from?
The Bible.
I said, yeah. I saw it. I passed the church one day. You called like Ephesus.
Yeah. The Ephesians.
The Ephesians.
All I'm saying is you
I
should
came
make
back
it-
to the
it-
Ephesians.
Dive insanely hard to the whole gunslinger.
Hey,
Wow.
Les, I got the good night gas.
Wait till they learn about Project Corinth.
All I'm saying is we need a scene where you kick up.
Oh, we'll never have to rent.
We need a scene where you kick open the door to a saloon. It plays the good, the bad, the ugly music, and you just you just walk in there like you own the place.
Elegant.
I do have a few businesses around the city.
I'm good.
Just kidding.
And I'm
And then you walk in
ugly.
like,
You know the drill. This wasn't
the
organized.
Spurs.
We don't know each other.
And then
I
the
just
song
got
is like,
Spurs. Actually,
"Hey
just got Spurs.
guys,
God.
IRL?
man?"
Huh?
He said, I
No.
got Spurs that jingle,
Jingle,
jangle,
jangle,
we finna have
jingle.
that.
Jango, Jango.
I got Spurs in game.
I was about
Oh
to say,
yeah,
me
well,
and you
do
finna
your
have
Spurs
a
go
chit
jingle,
chat.
jangle, jangle.
I haven't worn them yet because my donkey does not like. He's not gonna let me wear Spurs.
Real.
Initials only from here on out. F.
Donkeys are moody, so
I
this
thought
is
the fact
confirmed.
that
Yeah, well, I have a
the
talking
saddle-
donkey, so get
the
wrecked.
saddle billowed was so funny. Like
Why
the
am I
rays just
wrecked?
go backwards.
Because you
Cause he's not moody, actually. He's philosophical.
On both consistency and change.
I stuck my neck out.
That is to this day my favorite line.
He's got a little attitude, but it's not even an attitude.
Unproven.
Unproven. Hey, you gotta look out,
I
dog.
have a luxury.
For real. So I didn't prove
Oh yeah,
myself
well
when
I have
jumped
the
off the back of that
copycat
yacht
of
on the
Looks Right
highway,
in this
huh?
game.
Yeah, but these guys don't know
The
you.
brown one
They
looking.
see some gangbanger with a
Yeah.
happy trigger finger. They got money and their freedom on the line.
I ain't gonna fuck this up, man.
Good. I got enough shit to worry about.
Build a talking
I
donkey.
really, I really, like
I don't know. I ain't done any real work in years.
Oh,
you know,
I'm ready
so
to
giving
see what
half the
happens
take
with
the guys who are supposed to be the best in the
the
business.
litigation.
All right. Then it's all taken
Your
up.
litigation.
You on top of shit.
Between
The
Power and
litigation
Pokemon.
between Power and
I think they're fine. I think
Uh,
Power is gonna be fine.
I think they're just gonna change some of their
out.
models, and it's gonna be
I
fine.
think there's a technicality to where they can't
Huh?
get sued.
I guess we'll find out if they worth it, right?
All right, this is it up there.
I think they're probably gonna have to
Yeah.
just
Site up to the
change
roof.
some of their models.
Cover.
The ones that are just like straight rips. And they're gonna be fine. Just overall.
All right, when the gas is in the ventilation system, give us the word.
So is Gunslinger a fighter subclass? Or is it
Yes.
ranked?
Yes, there's a critical role add-on.
Exterminators here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they ain't
Which
no
we don't
goddamn-
use all of its things. And I mean, I haven't rolled a one yet for it to have like a backfire or anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, thankful. But
I didn't know that artificers were the only class that really got guns in actual like D&D without the critical role content.
Yeah.
And I guess because like when I was watching Vox Machina, I never could tell what Percy was.
Yeah, because he kind of plays like an artificer.
I don't know because artificer plays weird because it's just a weird class. Cause
Well,
it's
he
not-
thinks he's smarter than everybody else, and he keeps building shit. So
Oh yeah. But
So
it's
does
just it's
your
such a
mom.
it's such a weird class though because it's not like a spellcaster but it's not a martial class either.
no, it is very much a support class.
Yeah, it's unless you go like what's it called battle the battle engineer or something I don't know.
I too am a battle engineer.
Did my man just drop Heimdall in the first round? I'm gonna call it, big dog.
Playing
Gwent? Yeah, I am.
yeah, Gwent.
I told him to fix that goddamn AC.
Oh man.
What's going on?
poor freaking soldier.
Let's go.
That's my favorite card.
Give me the loot, bro.
Poor fucking soldier. That's fair. It's a. Gosh, now shuffle back in because I don't need it. Keep that though. Hold on.
With a window like this, we should be able to strip the joint. Come on.
120 remaining.
We'll keep this. We'll keep this. I like what we got. I like what we got.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, come on. Quick hands, man. That's where you get your cut. This better not be paste. Run where you can, Holmes.
I'm Rob
Are you fighting
Evangelico.
Cindy right now?
I am.
How we doing? How we
Huh?
doing?
I just heard you say Cynthia, so I was assuming.
Yeah, I was.
Stones in this joint. Hey,
It's
we
like
have
installation turn.
see how
I just made 750 arrows in this game. I've been holding the F key since like 7:30.
I thought you were gonna say $750. I was like, finally, Nona gets some kind of bag.
But there's more than that in my bank account.
Make sure this
If that means anything.
No, there's
be at the
more.
river. Go.
Yes,
Go,
there
go,
is.
go!
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why? Did you rob a bank?
Let's go.
No. I just didn't spend my money a lot.
None of you robbing banks and such.
Blood can afford a computer now.
I do think when I get a job, I'm thinking about buying a 4070.
I've got one.
I mean, cool, I guess. And see if any of the boys want to buy my 3070.
If you were gonna get one, if you were gonna pay money for a card, I would just go ahead and get the 4070 Super.
We'll see.
It's almost the same price.
Yeah, probably. But I do want to see if any of the boys want to buy my 3070.
I think David probably would. I don't know.
I'll give him a fair price. It'll be the cost of my my other one. But hey, when I got it, it was $800. So.
True.
Get out of there!
Well, it was 700 MSRP, but plus tax.
I think the 3070 is like $20 cheaper than the 4070.
It's not like a massive difference.
Yeah, it's like very little difference. So you probably won't be able to bait David in buying
If not, somebody will buy it somewhere.
it. Somebody will buy it, yeah. Just don't put it on Facebook.
Nah.
You'll get hounded by bots. Or just robbed.
Yeah.
Real.
Bike team, the plan hasn't worked. Cops are waiting for you in the LS River. We're here, but be ready.
Shit, they all over us.
What level does Gibble evolve?
Level
Don't worry, I got
30?
I thought it was like, I think it's 28.
It might be as high.
Because Garchomp is like over 45, I know that. I was trying to budget my XP that I'm getting
I can
robbed.
shoot if I have to. Tell me if I'm needed.
There's a kid learning how to play golf at the driving range. He was just watching
Really? Do that?
Where'd you play it, Nancy?
That matter. I didn't play. I put hit range balls.
Looks clear to me. Fine work, boss.
All right, we got.
I usually like if I haven't played in a while, I'm not gonna get paid for running the golf. I'm gonna
Why?
because it's kind of stupid.
I love playing golf though.
Like if I'm gonna play golf, I'm gonna play to go to the score.
you, kid.
I'm not. If I go to play golf, it's to have fun because I love to play golf.
Yeah, that's where we.
job.
But I kind of have that habit with most things that I do.
Lester's around the corner at the lockup.
I like to win. No.
This guy's good.
All he does is win, win, win,
Wait,
no matter
Reese,
what.
We got a long rest at the end of the thing, right?
Yes, we do.
Can I make sure? take away my
Every time I step up in the
take away that wood.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be stuck
Can't
under
they
a
stay there?
There we go.
I got beat. That was fair.
You
You did better than me
You know what?
by a considerable portion.
Oh man.
Huh?
I got
First
beat.
heist is done.
Oh word.
Yeah.
I'll probably play a little Valorant or not, but I'll probably just solo queue a comp game.
I'll play with you. I got one comp game to place. I probably ain't gonna play side because I don't think I win but one of them.
I mean, you can queue.
Hey, you did good.
Just let me know when you want to play.
Lester, huh? All right, look, everybody take off. Hey, Franklin.
My cutoff time for my skill is 8:30.
I want you to stop
Yeah,
by
what do
the
you
Skill.
want to play some Valorant? I'll play some Valorant with y'all.
Alright, okay.
Your skill.
Really cute comp. You won't want to be an R.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Back in action.
No,
What rank are you, anyways?
I'm silver too, but it's
Yeah, let
all
me play.
gold.
Let me play with you, please.
No,
Please.
no, we're not playing comp.
Hey,
Hanson,
wants to
don't
play.
doubt no.
I doubt
okay,
you.
Don't doubt no.
100,000%.
All I'm saying, man. All I'm saying.
I doubt you like I doubt a level 1 Bidoof going up against a level 100 Steelix.
Hold on.
Okay, you don't have to do that. All right, you don't
gotta
have
give
to.
No some credit, man. I'm not that bad at Valorant.
I just said I doubted you. I didn't say you were bad.
Okay, if you got money now, don't you get it? That ain't what I was
You kind
looking
of did
for.
saying
Not
it's like a
then,
level 1
not now, not
Bidoof
ever.
versus a level 100
I don't know if you know this, but Bidoof is
Where
God.
are you?
I do know
Are you
Bidoof
in a
is God,
strip
but only
club?
the yellow ones.
Grow up, stop looking for the easy way.
Tanisha, I gotta go.
I have yet to see a
I'ma
yellow
change.
God.
I promise. You won't even recognize.
God is not Asian.
Are you about to play right now? What you doing?
No, I'm gonna get to this steel gym.
Okay.
I want to play right now though. Let's play some
He
games.
said he's gonna be done by 8:30.
Games, he said.
Let's play some Valo.
I'm gonna load into another
Gwent. Here, leave
Gwent
Reese.
match.
I'll install Gwent real quick.
You don't got to do that, bud.
It's too late.
I'm okay playing a game that only I like.
Oh, I know. But no, when I get the card games, I'll get into card games for about a week, and then we're rocking. It's only 7 gigabytes, yeah.
No, it's very small. It's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Let's see what skins are in the shop.
I'm gonna go by my nose. I'll be right back.
Let me leave this game right quick. Caught playing GTA, man. Playing some GTA, man.
I finished the thing I was looking at, so.
Get a drink because I'm so sleepy right now. I gotta
have
pee.
any caffeine in the house.
That's what I need right now.
Let's go. What an opening hand. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Yeah, okay, we'll keep him, Actually, I might just hold on to all of these. These are all solid cards for a starting hand. I don't need any redraws. Thank you. Does it make sense to do that first?
There's absolutely nothing.
Mm.
All blue skins.
Happy, not rich, but I'm broke. Bro, the fact that Coulter Wall did for like Kate McCannon and Calpo is wild. His voice are two completely different voices in both songs.
Gosh.
I don't think that they'd understand.
I forgot I bought the eye inspector.
When everyone's meant to be broken.
Because I saw the clip from Rust where they or the clip from Tarkov where the guy was on stage and he found him just singing in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was like, man, this guy's good.
This guy's getting it. Sometimes you just gotta be alone and sing. You know what I'm saying?
They actually had auditions at school for singing the other day, and I was like, every guy was gonna get called gay. They had one. You could do solos, duos, trios, or quartets, and they had one trio. That was it. It was like 2 black girls and a Mexican girl, and my friend said they low-key sounded pretty good.
Don't want the world to see me. And if you want to play an unrated, we're about to
I'm
play
back.
one.
My game is very much open
He's
right
back.
now.
Back.
He's back.